Have you ever met someone who wanted to achieve a health goal, let's say losing weight, but weren't doing the things they knew they should be doing? Or even worse, perhaps they're doing the exact opposite. This is called self-sabotage. As an integrative nutrition health coach, it's essential to not only have knowledge about nutrition, but to also possess the skills necessary to successfully coach your clients into making transformations in their diet and lifestyle. This often means helping your clients avoid that disconnect between knowing and doing. As you may have noticed throughout your studies, coaching is actually very, very simple. It's about listening to people and making space for them to work through their thoughts. It's also about holding them accountable to action steps that you have both agreed on. At its core, coaching is about remembering that the human body is a biocomputer, designed to work perfectly to keep the body in harmony. Consider this: your eyes blink, your lungs breathe, and your stomach digests food, all without you thinking about it or directing it. That is the true wonder of nature. Once you understand that, it's important to understand and remember that each client is their own best expert. Just like you don't have to tell your lungs to breathe, you don't need to tell your clients what to do. They'll ultimately reprogram themselves with your support as their coach. The beauty of this is that you do not have to know everything. You don't have to be an expert on everything your client is going through, because it's not your job to give them all of the answers. Your job as a coach is simply to listen to your clients and help guide them toward discovering their own answers and overcoming any internal blocks they might have that can act as a barrier between what they know they need to do and what they actually do. That said, you might find that as you start working with more clients, there are times when the client is just not getting it. No matter how many times you meet to discuss the same problems and arrive at the same resolutions, they're still just stuck. This is when it's crucial to take a deeper look into how the mind works. Behind your client's stuckness is a limiting belief. Limiting beliefs live in the subconscious mind, so they're not the thoughts you even realize you're thinking. These are the thoughts running in the background, silently dictating your life. So how do you know when you have a limiting belief? Well, they're pretty simple to spot. When there's a disconnect between what you say you want and the actions you take, there's a limiting belief lurking in the background. We know that awareness is the first step to change. So now that we've realized there's a limiting belief, we can work on discovering exactly what it is. There are lots of coaching methodologies you can use to discover these beliefs, but we'll focus on just one to start. It's an understanding that we do everything for a reason. Even when what we're doing appears to be self-sabotage, there's actually a good reason for our action. Once we have this understanding and we can share it with our clients to make sure we're on the same page, we can then move on to a high-mileage coaching question. If this action or behavior was serving a purpose, what might that purpose be? How might this action be serving your client? Dig deep here, really explore the possibilities. I'll use weight loss as an example because it's something that clients commonly struggle with and seek a coach for. What if you had a client who wants to lose weight, but is resistant to add physical activity to his routine? Well, let's look at what else may be going on in his life. Maybe his partner is overweight, his friends are overweight, and his family is overweight. With that in mind, what might happen if the client were to lose weight? What if his family, friends, or partner might feel triggered by that and shun or judge them for it? It's not that uncommon. We can be extremely judgmental of people when we feel like their growth makes us look bad. So if your client was in this situation and failing, you might offer, what if you're sabotaging your weight loss efforts because you don't want to upset your partner or your family or your friends? It's a really good reason. If they value those relationships, they may be subconsciously seeking to preserve them by sabotaging their weight loss efforts. Take a moment to think of some other possible scenarios. Why else might someone sabotage their weight loss? Helping your clients see things from this perspective will help shine a light on their limiting beliefs and question their validity. In other words, will their family and friends really ditch them if they lose weight? Or could they find a way to nurture those relationships while also achieving their weight loss goal? This kind of coaching psychology is exactly what you'll learn in the Coaching Mastery course, an advanced course we created for integrative nutrition health coaches who reach this level with their clients and want to understand more of the psychology behind coaching. The Coaching Mastery course walks you through advanced coaching techniques and teaches you more in depth about several of them so you can find a coaching style that works for you and each of your clients. You're going to learn more about uncovering and resolving limiting beliefs, how to support your client in releasing emotions that they've been suppressing, and how to help your client recognize how they're truly viewing a situation so they can shift their perspective to one that serves them better. If you're interested in learning more and deepening your coaching studies, visit www.coachingmasterycourse.com for more information and registration.